place is ready. We'll be right back to get this series started in just a minute. Hello from Petco Park in beautiful downtown San Diego. We've got game one of the National League Division Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. John Shambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. Game one is always critical in a postseason series, Singy.
Yeah, and this is when you love having home field advantage, Boog. If you capture game one, you're full of confidence that you've got a chance to ride that momentum for the rest of the series.
And on the visiting side, starting pitching is always the big key in a game like this to kick off a series.
Yeah, you need a strong performance on the mound. That's the #1 way to cancel out the home field edge we just mentioned.
First pitch coming your way next. Almost ready to get underway. And on the hill here today, Joe Musgrove. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Gavin Lux in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Of course, when we mention Joe Musgrove, you have to bring up he pitched the first no-hitter in Padres history. Fittingly enough, the San Diego native pitched a no-no against Texas in 2021. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Good contact guy, good defender. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Musgrove, the former MVP, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Swings and misses. He swung over top of the curveball.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then buried that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Lux over at first with one away. Next one just misses. Now 1-2. And another ball.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Here's Mookie Betts. There's a strike. Singy Mookie Betts, given name Marcus Lynn Betts. He attributes the nickname from his parents watching Mookie Blaylock play basketball.
Yeah, Boog, and the cool coincidence with that name are the initials, MLB.
That's right. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone. So the Dodgers back here at the ballpark and towing the slab, Clayton Kershaw. What do we have on him?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And one pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Jake Cronenworth will hit next. That one lifted to left. Martinez has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And there's one away. Here's Machado. Singy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And Manny gets a piece.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
Kershaw fires. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
Next pitch inside. 1-2 to count. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That one back there. And brings it in at the wall. Runner tagging for third. In there safely.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
And a foul ball.
This would be huge right here if they could get on the board and be the first ones to score in this one with the home field advantage. Get that crowd behind you and just intimidate the opposition a little bit more.
The pitch. And that's outside. Chris, Juan Soto's one of the best young hitters we've seen come along in a long time. Of course, helped the Nationals to win the World Series in 2019, and he won the batting title. Hit .351 in that shortened 2020 season. Here's a 1-1. And that's just foul.
Well, I mean, his at-bats are so quality. We talk about professional hitter, professional at-bats. He gives those to you all the time. I just love his plate coverage. Not afraid to use the opposite field. And when you have a guy that can do that, he's going to hit a whole lot in terms of slug, average, on-base percentage as well.
Next offering is fouled back. The 2-2. Just off the outside edge. Nelson Cruz on deck for the Padres. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one ripped and foul ball.
Just a matter of inches from picking up an RBI base hit and maybe a double in the process. That was barely foul.
"3-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lux throws to first in time. Third out. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Will Smith. There's a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. Got him swinging.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball. And here is J.D. Martinez. Popped up. Bogarts drifts towards it and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Dodgers bottom of the inning, so digging in now for San Diego, Nelson Cruz. And a pitch. Liner caught it second.
Yikes, that ball was scorched, an absolute missile, and it almost becomes self-defense as the fielder. When one of those things comes screaming towards you, watch your lips.
Matt Carpenter in the box here lets that one go for a ball. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Outman drifts towards it and puts the squeeze on that. That's out number 2. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Gets it there in time, though. And back here in San Diego, Chris Taylor now. And there's a strike. Musgrove was originally picked in the first round of 2011 by the Blue Jays, but now a San Diego kid who grew up in Grossmont and got a chance to pitch for his hometown team in the playoffs in 2022. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. And next for LA, James Outman. That one to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Lux hitting leadoff in today's game. And he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Lux in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Top of the 3rd, no score. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. That one is absolutely belted. Back there. That one knocks against the fence. Into second with a double. And they've got something brewing now.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing. Runner in scoring position now and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Hard ground ball, base 9. Kim rounds third, headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and he scores. And it's 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. Doubled in his first AB. And fouled off. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And the pitch. In the air, out towards right center. Outman settles underneath it. 1 away. Jake Cronenworth, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Cronenworth, 29 years old, and he's a former National League Gold Glover. And the 0-1. And that one wrapped foul. And the 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. At the belt and fires. Left field. And there's 2 down. Here's Manny Machado.
Almost drove one out of here last time up. Flied out to the warning track.
Swing and a ball popped up. Lux brings it in, and that is that. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. Start of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas.
You know, these Dodgers just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Out to short. Bogarts handles the chance. Slings it across. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Freeman batting for the second time, and that's strike one. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Bounced up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Now it's Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
That was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Smith stands in now and watches strike one. They say you win. Caught him looking for the K. One left for LA. They're down 1-0. Back here at Petco Park. And now it's Juan Soto. Kershaw back to work. And that one fouled off. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up and everybody was okay with it.
Here's the 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And he deals. That misses. 1-2. And that's ball one. Kicks and deals. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Now the batter now, Nelson Cruz. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Here comes the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Good feed. That's one. On to Freddie. Double play.
I think there's always something pretty about watching a 5-4-3 double play get turned. I mean, just seeing the ball whipped around the diamond with quickness and accuracy, that was nice.
Carpenter swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. The other way. Zips it across, and that is that. One hit in the right-hander back to work. Check swing, no appeal. Ball one. Swings through that one for strike one. And here's a slow roller. Bogarts. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Here's J.D. Martinez. Hard hit right side. And Martinez is out. Chris Taylor steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Out towards right center field. Cruz makes the play, and that will end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Stepping in for San Diego, Trent Grisham. And it's fouled away.
You know, these Padres, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
and a count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Austin Nola. On the ground to short. Throws to first. That ends the frame. Back here in San Diego. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And at the plate for the Dodgers, James Outman. Next offering is in for a strike.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Cronenworth gets there. He's under it. Makes the catch for the out. And now it's Gavin Lux. In there, and it's 0-1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The 0-2. Ball 1 there.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. And the batter will be the shortstop, Miguel Rojas. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Rojas measures 6 feet even, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Nothing doing here. Welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. It's Xander Bogaerts now. Kershaw back to work. Center field. Outman has this one sized up. Makes the grab, and there's one down. Next is the speedy first baseman, Jake Cronenworth. Fouled off. He was late. Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid, he played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round. Grew up playing a lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. To first, and he beats it.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. This one in the dirt, and the runner holds. Cronenworth runs. Fly ball down the line. Betts ranging back. Looking up. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Cronenworth around second, headed for third. In to score from first. It's 2-0.
He was all over that one. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Here's Juan Soto. Into center. Outman settles under it. Makes the grab for the second out. Next for the Padres, Nelson Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
0-2 now. Ground ball up the middle. Rojas. The throw to first, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back. We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a base hit, and that's going to roll to the wall. Around first, heading for 2. In safely, it's a double, and his second hit.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Betts in the box now, takes strike 1. Comes up empty on this swing, 0-2 now. Struck him out looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Swings and misses, 0-2. He goes down looking.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And 1-2. 2 outs, and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. He swung over top of the curveball. New arm out of the bullpen, Caleb Ferguson.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Carpenter stands in now, looks at that one inside. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Late with the swing there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. Swing and a high fly ball left field. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. High fly ball right field. Betts settles underneath it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they go. We go to the 8th. Now the left fielder, J.D. Martinez. There's the strike.
You know, these Dodgers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. 1 up, 1 down. Taylor stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next offering is in for a strike. And down on strikes. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. And here is James Outman. That one's in there. 0-1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. For the Dodgers here, they trail things here 2-0. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Brusdar Graterol.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Outman pulls it down, and there's 1 away.
Well, I'd like to believe his time with Mark Burley and the Chicago White Sox helped the young Chris Sale really develop this tempo that has produced a lot of success over his career.
Probably no better example of a guy in recent memory who liked to work very quickly, better than Mark Burley. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
And first offering is fouled off. That one fouled off. Left-hand batter waits. Hit on the ground, might be two. Over to second for one. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Back here at the ballpark, all set to start the ninth in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Gavin Lux. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Miguel Rojas. Line to left, and it goes just foul. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Next offering is fouled back.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Bogarts on the run, throw to first, and a couple of quick outs. So they're down to their final out. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That's a strike. 0-1. In the air, left side. Soto gets under it. He's got it. Ball game. The Padres claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
It's pretty early in this series to say a must-win game, but when you've got home field advantage, it's a luxury, but you have to protect it. Huge win in game 1 to set the tone.
Here's another look at the numbers from this shutout victory.
Well, it takes a team effort to produce a shutout. I mean, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.